Welcome to the Trivia Crypt for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 2, Episode 19, I Only Have Eyes for You. We looked up some stuff. We're going to share it with you now. When this episode aired, it was followed by a PSA for suicide prevention, narrated by Sarah Michelle Gellar. We'll play that for you right here.
This is Sarah Michelle Gellar. Tonight's episode touched on a serious subject, teen suicide. If you or someone you know needs someone to talk to, call the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center's teen line, where trained counselors are available, or a list of local crisis centers. You can access the AAS on the internet.
We had a YouTube comment from Stephanie R1289 on our video.
So interesting that you would have said Stephanie R1289. I would have said Stephaneer 1289.
Well, either way, whichever one you identify with, pointed out that the Flamingos version of the song I Only Have Eyes for You, which is used diegetically in the flashbacks, didn't come out until 1959, even though those scenes take place in 1955.
Oh, damn.
Now, the song does predate that. The song was written in the 30s, but the version that we specifically hear wasn't recorded until 4 years.
Okay.
I love shit like that.
What does diegetically mean?
It's sound that the audience hears that the characters also hear. It's as opposed to a score that only we hear. It's sound in the scene, in the world of the show or movie, that the characters are also hearing.
You're so smart.
Apparently, Tox Weasel said in a TV interview that it was this episode, it was David's performance when he was inhabited by Miss Newman's ghost that convinced him that Angel should have his own TV series, that David was someone who could carry an entire series.
That was the moment when I saw him do that scene that I said, I think this guy can carry his own show.
And as we talked about in the episode,
That
you
was
thought
the
his face acting was like laughably bad.
It really was. And like, we know that David Boreanaz can carry a show.
I've watched Angel, and I think he's great.
Yeah, he was correct. We also have seen that he can play emotional range. This was not a scene where he did it.
No.
What a weird
It
thing
looked like
to say.
It looked like a baby who had gas.
It was really terrible. It was really bad.
After Willow gives Giles the rose quartz necklace that had belonged to Jenny, we hear a callback to the song Remembering Jenny that played in the episode Passion.
Thank you, Willow. That's very thoughtful of you.
So they brought that back when discussing Jenny. I thought that was really nice.
That's lovely.
Do you have something else?
Yeah, I had to figure out where I saw all of these actors that I recognized. So first of all, I'm furious at us that we didn't clock who Mrs. Flank was. We both
Did
recognized
not know that was her name.
Yeah, we both recognized her.
Right.
We even referenced that movie in that episode with Cousin Eddie, complimenting using sulfur in the spell was very cute. You like that too.
Oh, is that your scapula? Did you use sulfur? Good on you.
It was very cute. That was very Cousin Eddie of you, though, the way that you just did that.
Real nice.
That's exactly. She's Cousin Eddie's wife. She's Cousin Eddie's wife in National Lampoon, a fucking movie that we watch every
year at Thanksgiving.
single year after Thanksgiving dinner. I've never been more disappointed in us.
Her.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you recognize anybody else?
Yes.
Did you figure it out?
So Meredith Salinger is who played.
Oh shit!
Who played Grace?
That's Dream a Little Dream. That's Patton Oswalt's wife.
Yes, that's Patton Oswalt's wife. I know her from a 1985 movie that I watched called, I think it was The Journey of Natty Gann. That's how I know that face.
Oh,
it's a very distinctive face.
Wow.
And then obviously she's done, lots of other stuff, and yes, is married to Patton Oswalt now.
Our friend Tony from All Bronze No Brains pointed out in the comments that there is a big saliva string during the Angel Buffy kiss, which I missed.
I couldn't believe when I was watching it that you didn't clock it, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to invite your dissociation of picking up on a detail that took me out of the scene, so I just let it go. But yes, it is a long string of saliva, a la that kiss in Cruel Intentions that was later spoofed in Scary Movie. Someone could walk a tightrope across it.
I was so not myself in that climax of that episode. I didn't notice the bad acting. I didn't notice all the slobber. I was so caught up in the moment and what it must feel like for Buffy that I did the opposite of dissociating.
Yeah.
I was so in it, I
In it.
couldn't even see anything.
It was lovely to be in it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do I have anything else? I did see a thing that was like, when Xander goes back to the school, there's still snakes in the cafeteria. There's no way pest control would leave a snake
A bunch
infestation
of
in the school overnight.
Yeah.
Like, so that's just kind of a crazy
Yeah.
thing.
Also, I had a most likely, but it's because I forgot what I actually wanted my most likely to be, which was most likely to be the setting to a Samuel L. Jackson sequel to Snakes on a Plane. Snakes in a Cafeteria.
Get these motherfucking
snakes out of my
this
motherfucking cafeteria.
You want to play Around the World?
Yes.
All right, it's time for Around the World with Buffy, where we discuss what this episode was called when it aired in other countries.
So I will be doing a bracket system. We know that the title in America was I Only Have Eyes for You, which is the title of the Shabop Shabop song that we kept hearing in the episode. So that's currently the winner.
Yeah, I brought a lot of them today because I feel like there was a lot of interesting ones.
Okay.
And I feel like this is a rare thing where we get the same different title in multiple countries.
Okay.
So in Armenia, Russia, and Hungary,
Okay.
this episode was called I Only See You.
I'll allow it only because they may not have had this song.
Right. And it's
I
probably-
think it's more poetic to say I only have eyes for you.
Right.
So I'm going with that still.
In Sweden, this episode was called I Only Like You.
I only like you.
I don't like you.
I just only like you. Only have eyes for you is still the winner.
In the Czech Republic, they called this one I'm Crazy About You.
Lateral move. I only have eyes for you still wins.
In Poland, when this episode aired, it was called Can These Eyes Lie?
I don't know, but that doesn't have anything to do with the film. So I'm going with the original title still.
In Finland, this episode was called Possessed by Past.
Guys, I think Finland really shit the bed last week too. Still the original title. This is rare that the original title is like,
Holds.
yeah.
Italy called this episode Forever.
Sure.
You like that better than?
No.
No, still.
Still the original title.
Germany called this episode A Demon Named Love.
A demon named Love. But it wasn't really a demon.
No.
So no. Watch the episode before you give it a title. How about?
In Japan, this episode was called The Ghosts of Lovers.
Pretty literal.
Okay.
That's just what's that episode about? It's about the ghost of lovers.
Good. Let's go to lunch.
Yeah.
And then lastly, France called this episode The Night of Sadie Hawkins Dance.
Well, yes. It is. Thank you. So they just gave us like a scene header as the title. Okay. Nope. The original wins.
America, fuck yeah! So lick my butt and suck on my balls. America, fuck yeah!
Well, that's all we got for you this week. Thanks for hanging out. Patreon exclusive Trivia Crypt. We'll be back next Monday with our episode on Go Fish.
Mm-hmm. Eric's favorite episode.
Boy, oh boy, we just recorded our actual episode for that.
He loves it. He loved it so much.
Ooh, buckle up. Anyway, we'll be back then. And until next Monday.